Good morning, hikers.
Morning.
How you doing, Julie?
Good.
We're here in Padre Canyon, Utah. We're hiking up the canyon today. It's a beautiful day. It's going to be hot, so we're getting an early start. We'll let you know what we find. Thanks to Mike for getting us on the trail. It's a fairly rugged trail. Nothing Julie can't handle. There's some nice walls around here, obviously. Beautiful red colored rock. Majestic walls. This is looking up at some of the rock formations. Just beautiful. So this Padre Canyon is an out and back trail, although there are some loop connections that you can make if you wanted to. I believe it's about a 3 or 4 mile one way. 3 miles one way, and we're not sure how far we're going today. We might do the whole 3 miles and back, which would be 6, but it's supposed to be over 100 degrees today, so it depends on how quickly it warms up and how hot we get. Just beautiful though. A lot of wildflowers are starting to come out. Trail is fairly easy, a little bit up and down, kind of rugged. Nothing crazy though. And just look at the views you have. A little bit of light scrambling. Well, it's kind of a crazy, beautiful landscape. I wonder if we go up over that, where that saddle is up there. Either that or maybe to the left there. Otherwise, up that hill is the only way out of here. Look at the collections of lichens on this rock. It's crazy. It's a big rock too. Probably 50 feet long at least. 20 feet tall. Crazy. I think we got to go up that hill right there to that saddle, and then we'll pick up there and look behind us, see what it looks like. I'm trying to keep up with the old billy goat up there. That's looking behind us. We're up at the saddle. I haven't looked over it yet. I wanted to save it and look over it with you guys. Julie's up here a little bit. There we go. Let's see what we have. Ooh, pretty nice.
Wow, beautiful.
Yeah. There's some massive rock walls around here, that's for sure. This is adjacent to Snow Canyon and the Snow Canyon State Park. Well, are we going down?
Yeah.
I want to take a break.
Let's take a break.
Wow, what a view that is, huh?
It's pretty spectacular.
It is spectacular. Just stay right here and look at this for a while. You'd think the climbers would be all over this place, the rock climbers. There's a fly likes me. That's looking back at the saddle we came over. And now we've kind of switched to the sunny side of the canyon. Look at the nice prickly pear specimen here. Well, we're going this way. Like I said, we're on the sunny side of the canyon. Now we started off in the shade. But boy, what a view up here. These red mountains are pretty spectacular. I haven't seen anybody yet except for the one guy at the trailhead, Mike, and Blue, his dog. These yuccas, or whatever they are, look pretty happy there. Some sort of yucca. Look at the views up here though. And then the next set of mountains over there are all gray. That's something.
Oh, it's just gorgeous.
Well, we're guessing the trail goes this way. It's solid rock, so there is no trail to be seen. That's behind us, the route we've been coming. We come up to a little water hole. It's just about dried up. I don't know how much it rains around here, but I imagine they get some snow melt. We're on a big rock surface now. We should be nearing the end of Padre Canyon, I guess. I see another water hole down here. You weren't tempted to go swimming there, were you?
Yeah, well, thinking about it.
Well, we broke out into a little flat here. And it looks like there's a gap in the mountains here, which probably indicates the end of the Padre part of this. And if we wanted to make this a loop, I think we can. We were planning on just doing an out and back in Padre, but maybe we can loop around down Snow Canyon. We've come upon a sign that marks the intersection of Padre Canyon and Red Sands. So I believe we finished Padre Canyon, and we could either go back or we could go down Red Sands, probably this way, right?
Right. To West Canyon Road.
Okay. Want to do that?
I think so.
Okay, so we're going to turn this into a loop. We finished Padre. It was pretty fun, very beautiful. And now we're going to take Red Sand down to West Canyon Road. Okay.
All right.
There's some type of little flower. It's kind of pretty. We're making our way down Red Sand Trail. That's looking behind us. Here's Julie with her umbrella. There's some white flowers over there too. Look at all the purple flowers over here, or white and purple, whatever they are. Yeah. Here's a big yucca bloom. Kind of scenic, isn't it? Against the big red wall backdrop. I guess the wildflowers are in full bloom. Here's some other small white ones, but very pretty. There's more of these up here. There. A lot of flowers. Okay, well, we ended the Red Sands Trail at the West Canyon Road, which is what we're on now, which is an actual gravel road. So this should be a breeze back into the trailhead area that we started at.
Well, I thought I'd get a little video of Tom for once. He's got his handy dandy hiking umbrella. It is going to be about 100 degrees today, eventually. It's getting warm, but not too bad. But those umbrellas are great. All right, check back with you later.
Well, there are some pretty yellow flowers. We're still going down the road here. West Canyon, is it, Julie? Kind of dull, but part of the loop, I guess. I think we're leaving the West End Road and we're heading off on the Whiptail.
Yes, it's West Canyon Road.
So we're leaving West Canyon Road and heading off on Whiptail, and this should go back over to Padre Canyon. Well, this is looking behind us on the Whiptail Trail. The way we've been coming, this is a paved bike trail primarily, but it's part of our loop, and it looks kind of neat behind us. There's some lava right here next to us too. Apparently there was a volcano around here. Erupted at some point. The gray mountains are kind of a neat contrast with the red mountains, which is what we've been hiking in. And we're going this way. So we just left Whiptail at this parking area here, which is just above the fee station, which is right over there. And now we've cut off on Padre Canyon again, and we're going to go this way. This will bring us back to our parking area where we started. Completing the loop. I'm not sure exact mileage on it. It feels like it's going to be at least 6 miles, maybe more. That paved stuff is kind of hard on your feet, especially when it's so hot and that black bituminous. We're almost back to the area that we parked. I believe it's an amphitheater, performing arts type of thing, and they have some animals like rodeo type animals, maybe barrel racing and that kind of stuff. And it looks like the facility is right over that way that you can see in the background. And action.
Well, that concludes the video for today. We hope you enjoyed the hike. We did the Padre Canyon Loop, and it was about 6-7 miles or so. And this is where the trailhead is, just beyond this place right over here. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on our next adventure.